Scorpio, this is Lisa with the Poet Oracle, and today we are going to find out what's going on with you and the person that's most on your mind, or at least the person that you were thinking about when you clicked on this video. Now, if you are a returning subscriber, I just want to thank you for all of your support. And if you have not yet subscribed, please consider doing so that you're notified when future videos are released. Now, not only are we going to look at some tarot cards today, we're also going to look at some oracle cards, and then at the end I have some personal messages as well. All right, well, the very first card that hit the table is the Queen of Cups. So this is somebody that is very emotionally mature, or this is you. But we'll get some more about this. Okay, got cards falling out crazy. But this is also somebody that's very gentle and sensitive, and just very kind. This person might even make you feel like they're healing you in a way. And then we have the Magician card. And this is, again, this is somebody that's very intellectual, but this is also somebody that is able to make things happen. You know, they know what they want. They're going to go after it. They have all the strength in the world to make it happen. So we have the Queen of Cups and the Magician. What a great set of cards just to start off with. This also could be somebody that is psychic, or you are, or somebody that does, you know, tarot readings, or just has intuition that's out of this world, right? Can, you know, call you up on the phone and say, hey, I don't know, you just came to my mind, that kind of person. This is somebody that's very powerful in many ways, and what I mean by that is they're able to stand in their power. You got a queen sitting here. You know, I have queens that sit on thrones and that don't have power, right? And then we have the King of Pentacles, and this is also a very grounded person. So we have a very grounded and mature and compassionate female energy, and now we have a grounded and successful financially male energy. Now, this doesn't mean gender, right? We're talking about energy. And so, you know, whoever is the one in this situation that's very loving, this is a queen that's sitting on the throne, and she's the throne of love. And then you have the King of Pentacles, and he's sitting on a throne of pentacles, money, right? But both of these cards signify loyalty. And so you've got a really good situation where you or the individual that's on your mind is manifesting this situation, and both of you are coming to the table with the same mindset of having principles, being reliable, being loyal, and just, you know, being successful in what you do. All right, and then we have the Three of Wands. This is moving forward. This may be a long distance relationship at this moment, but this is definitely growth and expansion. Ooh, how exciting. All right, and then we have the Two of Pentacles. And this is, you know, this is making decisions. This can also be, you know, trying to balance things, whether that be money, people in your lives, whether that be you have children or whatever the case is, but there's some type of feeling of being a little bit tied up in some way. And there's, you know, a decision that needs to be made. Let me get one more on why the Two of Pentacles. Why the Two of Pentacles? Let's get some more. What's the imbalance about? Okay, all right, and so we've got the High Priestess, right? And so this individual or you may be, I guess the right way to say this would be, they're juggling things that they're not necessarily saying to you. These may be things that they're feeling on the inside. This is a card of great intuition, right? And so this individual may not be saying everything that's on their mind, and it may be kind of tying them up in their mind. So whoever this individual is, they're highly intuitive, or you are. But whoever is highly intuitive has a knowledge, but they're kind of keeping it a little bit of a secret. All right. Okay, and then we have the Seven of Swords. And, you know, this is somebody, man, this can signify cheating. And, you know, with the Two of Pentacles, you know, maybe you or the individual that you're thinking about, you know, has options. And maybe that's what the juggling is about, is maybe this individual is already tied up in another situation, or you are. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Cups. But this is somebody that you feel very much so a great level, a great amount of love for, right? This is really happy families. So this is something, either you want this with this person, or maybe they have it with somebody else. Let's get a couple more and see if we can't get a little bit more on this. All right, we have the Page of Coins in the reverse. This is no follow through, right? This is not having the success. So this is somebody maybe talking about doing something and not doing it. All right. And then we have the Strength card. This is overcoming, right? This is, I mean, I don't, with the cards that are showing, I don't see this as like a control type situation. I think this is somebody that may be overcoming something from their past, or trying to have the courage to move into this situation. You got the Manifestation card on here, though. And then we have the Page of Swords. This could be you or the individual in which you're thinking about, but somebody's just very chatty, very intelligent, but definitely likes to talk, and very nosy or curious in a sense. So I don't know if that's you or the individual you're thinking about, but somebody likes to talk. They just might not be talking about all the things that they need to. They might be talking about just random things instead of true feelings. So, you know, just chatting it up without actually expanding, going forward. All right, let's get a couple out of this deck, and then we will move to some oracle cards here. Okay, all right, the very first card that we have is the Ten of Pentacles. This is family again, right? This is having financial security. And with the Queen of Cups here, and then we have obviously the King of Pentacles, you or the individual in which you're thinking about, whoever relates to the King of Pentacles energy of being very financially successful, you know, this just lines right up with that. You know, somebody is very much so able to contribute financially to a situation and to make that situation very secure. All right. And then we have the Three of Swords. And this is somebody that is suffering, you know, whether it be that they're suffering from past pains or current issues. If somebody's in multiple situations or multiple relationships with people, then there may be some suffering or heartbreak that they just haven't gotten over yet. That somebody has not gotten over some pain. And then we have the Emperor in the reverse, and this is somebody that's very immature, somebody that operates from the ego. And so I don't know if that's you or the individual that you're thinking about, but it looks like somebody's may let their pride get in the way in this situation, even though there's so many cards about wanting to grow and expand. All right, and then we have the Mirror card. This is mirroring each other. And so if one individual is coming to the table hesitant, then both are feeling hesitant. And so both of you are responding the same way in this situation. All right. All right, well, now it makes sense. We have the karmic relationship, right? Karmic relationships are here so that we can learn, good or bad. Sometimes they hurt very much so, and sometimes they don't hurt quite as much. But then we have the Snake, which with the Two of Pentacles, and which signifies juggling, I'm going to say that somebody has competition on the table. Somebody has other partners or are looking at other partners in this situation. All right, and then we have keys on a ring, and this is many options as well. So somebody in this situation may be juggling people or priorities. All right. It says express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And I think, you know, with this, there's nothing wrong with speaking up, you know, and letting somebody know, like, hey, this is how I feel about you. Just make sure that it's not a situation in which you're involving yourself in third parties, fourth parties, and all of that. All right. Oh. Okay, and then we have Honeymoon in the reverse, and this is enjoy the bliss of holiday time together in the reverse, because, you know, it feels a little bit bumpy. It feels like, you know what, this doesn't feel very good anymore. This person may be juggling you, and then Playfulness. So it says To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And you know, it may be that somebody is no longer playful. Maybe it's always arguments or, you know, frustration. Because, you know, when people are out here in multiple relationships, yeah, you might catch a little bit of wrath from one relationship that they're going through. All right, let's get a couple from here. Okay, we have nothing will come of this situation. Oh my goodness. All right, so that might be cautioning you that, you know, maybe this person is juggling people. It's really starting to feel like that both of you have come. You're very mature people, but somebody has come into this situation a little more loyal than the other. And this says emotions are running high. Most definitely. Maybe not even for the right reasons either. All right. Just watch out, you know, whenever you get keys on a ring, you have the snake and the 2 of pentacles all in the same reading. I'm going to say that there's definitely somebody that's being deceptive. All right, we have dream redirection. Redream this situation. You don't have to stay in a situation in which you are just an option. You can go out and recreate any new situation that you want. And this says, celebrate the sacred gap. Give thanks for buffer time. If you guys are on a split from each other or separated, be thankful for the time that you have to get your thoughts together. All right, let's get a couple of these messages and then we will close this reading out. Okay, we have a roll with the punches, but at least put your defenses up. Listen, relationships are going to be bumpy. They're going to hurt sometimes. That's just the way that it goes. But we got to go with the punches and, you know, put our defenses up. We can't just go into every situation and just open up completely without knowing the person. You know, somebody can look like the Queen of Cups or the King of Pentacles on the outside, and then when you start to get to know them, they're actually not as stable or loyal as they appear on the outside. Okay, it says a loved one from the other side is protecting you. Beautiful. So you or your person may have somebody from the other side that's really trying to guide you and help you with healing. This says, I'm waiting. All right, well, somebody's waiting. I'm not sure who's waiting, but it says express your love on the table, so maybe somebody's waiting to hear it. It says saying goodbye can mean saying hello. You know, sometimes if an individual has not come to a situation, you know, fully invested from the heart, maybe walking away lets that person know what they could lose. It says forgiveness is for you. You always forgive for you. Never forgive for the other person. All right. And this says fear of change will keep you stuck. Somebody's fearing change, but you know, you might have a whole nother opportunity once you walk away from this one, if that's what you're going to do. Or you walk away from this one and then you both come back together grown, or having grown since the separation. And this says wishes granted. Absolutely, you're going to have wishes granted. Just start listening to what your intuition is telling you. Because I really feel like, again, keys on a ring, the snake, and 2 of Pentacles, that somebody is not being honest in this situation. This says take a chance, and that chance may be to leave this situation behind. Don't ever stay in a situation where you can't trust the person. And then learning is growth. And you have to learn from these situations so that you can start to see these red flags of like, hey, maybe somebody's juggling somebody. Okay, maybe somebody's juggling people. And that's exactly what these 2 cards are showing. And you don't want to be a key on somebody's ring. You don't need to deal with snakes, right? So definitely go into any new situation with your eyes wide open and understand that how somebody appears on the outside now. They could be sitting on a nice throne. But if they don't behave in that manner, it doesn't matter what they look like. So make sure that we're looking beyond that. And we're not getting deceived by anybody that's maybe, you know, trying to manipulate us in some way. All right, well, that's your reading. Please make sure to come back and check me out again.